Hey all, Dennis with Algorithm again here to continue our review of Acumatica. And today what I want to do is focus on the way that Acumatica is leveraging dashboards to improve user engagement. So some time ago, they did some research and studied, and it makes a lot of common sense that if you give people the data that they're interested in, the data that helps them do their job, and you make it easy for them to work with it, the people will stay engaged in the system. And for those of you that have been using ERP systems and maybe some of the legacy systems, you understand that if it's difficult to use, people start to develop their own silos of data in their own spreadsheet. Maybe they have an access database that they're really proud of. And so with that, Acumatica wants to eliminate those so that you get more value from the system. So they provide a bunch of role-based dashboards. So this is a customer view one. We'll take a look. These are some of the out-of-the-box dashboards that Acumatica provides based upon the product that you purchased, based upon the roles that you have available to you. And so with this, we want to go through a couple things. And one of those is on the dashboard, you see different widgets, and you can color code these so that they mean, red, we have a problem, green is all good, and so forth to help you interpret the data visually and know what needs your attention. So as we look at this, we see that there are 4 late orders. Well, late orders are never good because it's bad for customer service. And with this, you'll go ahead and you can drill down, and here you see the late orders that are waiting to be shipped out. And then you see 2 more that, well, they're not late, but they're due today. And so we want to make sure that those get addressed as well. Now, one of the things that Acumatica does for you is it gives you the opportunity to move columns around and hide columns. Using the column chooser here, we'll go ahead and get rid of the description since some of those are blank. And you can make the data work the way you want it to do. You can also use the column headers here then to sort, so that if you're going to be working with a particular customer, such you want to address all of their orders at one time, you've got the perfect opportunity to do that. So as you're looking at these and you want to get an idea of what's going on with the order, what's involved and such, the typical old school way was, click on the line, double click on it, open up the sales order in another window. Okay, but then, if you want to make any changes, you've got to close it and go to the next one. So Acumatica has introduced a side panel, and the side panel is a live order entry screen. And so here you can see that same order, but if you want to work with it, maybe make a note on it, go ahead and change any of the information, you can do that because this is a live order. We're going to go ahead and push it out to the 15th, and we'll go ahead and say OK, save the order. Now, if you want to look at another order that's on the list, you simply highlight it on your table and you'll notice the side panel has updated with the new order information. So you don't have to open and close windows. It makes it much easier. So, excuse me. So again, if we go back to the dashboard, again, all of these widgets are interactive so that you can drill down in them. You can have various kinds of widgets on your dashboard. Here we have a stacked bar chart. Here we have a pie graph. This is simply a list of information, just a data table, recent activities for the customers. Now you'll notice here that we actually have a parameter where we can filter this dashboard for a particular customer. Think of a salesperson out on the road wanting to be able to talk with the customer and go visit them and have their information readily available as they're talking with them. So with that, Acumatica has built in a filter, and if we go ahead and pick our number 1 customer, then this is where you can see everything filters down to that particular customer. So you don't have to work with and sort through a bunch of other data in this. So with that, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the mobile app, because these dashboards can be available on the mobile app as well. And so for users, for executive salespeople that aren't in the office, having it available on a mobile device is sometimes very important to them. And so we'll go ahead and start up the mobile app, and I'll use some technology here, and I'll share my screen. And so here you see my home page on the mobile app. Again, you've got some toolbars down the bottom, so you can change if you work with multiple companies and such. You can actually decide which branch and which company you want to work with. And then if we look down and scroll through the list, here we can see our dashboards that are available to this user on the mobile app. And so again, these are the same dashboards that are available on the desktop. It's just that it's formatted for the phone. So this is the Sales Manager dashboard on the mobile app. And if we go over here and we change this to the Sales Manager dashboard on the desktop, you'll see that, again, 94 wins, 78 losses, 0-0. So it's a duplicate, but it still allows you to have that information available mobily as you're away from the office but still have to do business. So thanks for your time, and I look forward to working with you and showing you some more stuff on future videos.